Hey, I'm the Reasonable Cuber, and I've now been to 2 competitions, this one being Rocky's Rager Fall. Now, I thought that the last competition went really well, but this one went way beyond my highest expectations. So the first event was 2x2. There was the sub 3 that I was so happy about, I didn't realize that it was a +2. This is the face of someone oblivious. So a delegate was called over, and he made the decision. I made it to second round, though. Next up was 3x3, and at the last comp I got a 995 average, and I thought that it would be very unlikely that I would get another sub 10 average, but I was so very wrong. I got a 972 average, which gave me 3rd place in the first round of 3x3. Next was clock, and I didn't have very high expectations. It's never been my favorite event or anything, but before the comp I had been practicing with a faster way to solve it, and it worked out really well. I had never had a sub 10 before, but in the first round I got 2 of them. This is Editor Reasonable Cuber. I didn't realize the 921 single that I got me 23rd in Canada, and the 1102 average got me 21st. I didn't know Canada was so bad at clock, but that's cool for me. Then there was the first round of 3 blind, which I was both really excited for and also really dreading. I had my beautiful handmade blindfold that I made myself, but I was still really nervous. I was practicing some, but my success rate was really bad. So on the first solve, I tried to safety it and just have a success, and thankfully that worked. On the next 2, I tried to go faster, but they didn't end up working out. I got 1 blind success though, and that got me to second round, so I had 3 more attempts to try to do better. Then the first round of OH. I don't want to talk about it. I think this one solve that I accidentally filmed zoomed in is a good representation of how I did. So yeah, I'd been averaging sub 20 beforehand, but I got a 2196 average of 5, which got me 1 place behind finals. Next up was the second round of 3x3, and it somehow went better than the first round. It started with a nice 8, a 9, a 10, and then I got this solve. So yeah, I got another 7 in comp, and this time it was full step. With another 8 following that up, I got a 916 average, all counting solves being sub 10, which is extremely great for me. This got me 3rd place for the second round of 3x3, which is also the place that I got for the first round. Oh yeah, and this is also the round that, not that it's very important or anything, but Kyle Santucci tied the Canadian national record average for 3x3. I only recorded his last solve, but his average was 5.93 seconds. If you want to check out his entire average, it'll be the first link in the description. And then there was Scoob, and I didn't make finals, but it's Scoob. No offense to any Scoobers.
Oh. Well.
And for the final round of 3 blind, I DNF'd all my solves. It's unfortunate, but at least I have 1 success from the first round. And I should be going to another competition in November that also has blind in it, so hopefully there I can do better. We'll see. For the final round of 2x2, the same barely +2 thing happened again.
I'd say it's +2. It's so close.
But this was my best 2x2 single that day, and since it's my first time competing in 2x2, it's my PR. Though if I didn't +2 those 2 solves earlier, it would be better, but what can you do? And then 3x3 finals. Yeah, that went really well. I got an average of 9.42 seconds, which is extremely good for me. In all 3 rounds of 3x3, I got a sub 10 average. That's crazy. And this was me finding out that I placed 3rd. I podiumed in 3x3 in my 2nd ever competition. I was unbelievably happy and got a standard Tornado V3 as a prize. It's actually crazy that I got a sub 10 average in all 3 rounds of 3x3. I can't believe it. But yeah, that was my second comp. I really can't believe I did that well, except for OH, but we don't talk about that. If you haven't seen the video that I made about my first competition, you can go check that out here somewhere. But yeah, that's basically it. Thanks.